Yo, what's good everybody? So this is the series where we go over the full move list of a character and we check out what's like duckable, punishable, or if you can sidestep. Today we have Shaheen, so let's get straight into it. So this will go into heat. It's natural 14 frame. It is punishable, but I think you can only punish it at the wall, but the second it is a high. So you can duck it. I know you can go into stance from the first hit. So you can do down back to it on its own and go into his stance that it has. But obviously we'll cover the stance later when we get to it. But for this you want to duck and launch. Oh, so this is a heat engager as well. And this is very linear. And it's 0 on hit, but you're in crouch. And I think Shaheen can recover in standing, so he beats you out if he jabs and you do like a while standing 4, he beats you out. But if you down jab, I think you obviously beat his jabs. But it can be stepped, but it's a bit tricky. You want to be careful with that one. This power, yeah, it's got a really fast power cushion. It is a high, but I think you're just guessing on this. So obviously if you're jabbing against Shaheen, you might be able to predict this happening and duck and launch. Oh, this is only +1. Really linear, by the way. It's only +1. But it's heat engager. So he has one from stance. Okay. Leaves you in crouch, and Shaheen's +2. So technically you can still down jab. It seems weaker to the right than the left. It's hard to step. I'm trying to step obviously as it goes in stance. If you're reacting to it, I don't think you can. If you before it goes into the stance, you can, but if it goes into the stance and stuff, you really can't. Alright, he's got this. Is this only... Wait, is it only from crouch? So this only from crouch. If he does this, he gets a guaranteed 13... Sorry. I guess a guaranteed 13 frame. It is a high. But if you're close. But yeah, it is a high, but if you... Decent tracking as well. Yeah. Is it homing? No, it's not technically homing, but it is a high. You need to delay your punish as well. And his heat smash leaves him +6. This heat smash is probably the most linear heat smash in the game. Oh, it doesn't track very well at all. He has one from... Does he have a low? Okay, he has a low. 14. Only from stance as well. So you can sort of react to it because it's from stance and you can expect it, but obviously we'll have a mid. 1-2 -3 jailing. Same as everybody else's. This is delayable. But it is -11. It is delayable, so you gotta be careful. If you press, you get counter hit launched. So you gotta be careful for that, but it is -11. He has this which can go into stance if you press down forward. Last it's a high. Just +3 on counter, nothing on counter hit. But you want to duck that one if you get a read on it. Obviously he's got the mids. Like that. And if you press that, you could get like that a wall spot from so far. So you gotta be careful with that one. And 2 forward to 2 whiff. 2-1. Okay, so 2-1's a punish. And down forward 4 will be a punish. No, yeah, so 2-1 or down forward 4 would be your punish for that. This is just a standard string. Jails. Natural. I think it's just a safe way to punish 10 frames. -4. Naughty's go after it. This is the main 10 frame punish that they'll use because they can go into stance. I'm not sure how plus it is if they're going to stance. So +10, not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, but it's a high, by the way. So if you think they're gonna try punish, if they think something's punishable and you know that they're gonna try punish it with 10 frame, you can duck that. But it's kind of reactable when you see the 2 anyway. But yeah, it's very plus if they're going to stance. You can't really press. Okay, this is just something they'd use to go into stance. It's a high. I don't think you'll see that too much. Is this still counter hit launch? Yeah, okay, so this is still a counter hit launcher. 13 frames. It can be used as a punish as well. It is natural. But a second hit, it's a high. You can duck it every time. Doesn't jail or anything. This one's a bit like if you try punish too fast, like you try to duck 4-1, you'll press into this. On block -1, but it is a high. You have to delay your punish and wait for this one. But you can tell which one they've done if you just stay ducking. And then if you see the one, you launch. If you don't see the one, you just stay. But he does have this to stop people from ducking at all, which is -13. Not natural. It just stops people from ducking. Like if they block that and you're like, oh, I'll duck, it just stops that. -13. This is his 12 frame punish. It jails. Can't duck it. But it is -12. 4-2-2 should punish every time. It knocks you down. Oh, it don't knock you down, sorry. It used to knock you down. Also a bit of a nerf for Shaheen. I wonder if it's still wall splats. No. Wow. What on earth? But it's punishable. So if you press on the second hit, that's what happens. If you press after the forward 2, that's what happens. If you press after ducking the low, that you get launched. Your best option here is to low parry, or you can stay ducking there. But they don't have to finish that last hit. But if you eat the low, you can still duck the high. But your best option here is just to low parry the second hit there. So there's two options for a counter hit launch for Shaheen there, but you can low parry and stop both. This is -5. Is this shifting to stance? No, apparently not. This is a counter hit launcher though. And they can pick up from that with down 3. But it's safe. Not much you can do about it. High homing. Nothing on counter, it just knocks down. They'll get a guaranteed follow up there. But if you know that if they think you're trying to step and they're trying to track you, they'll probably throw this out. But then you can anticipate that and duck it anyway. Okay, this leaves Shaheen +3 and goes into stance. Against Shaheen, because you're in crouch, this one's a bit trickier to deal with. But normally against Shaheen, side step right duck against his stance is pretty good. But because this leaves you in crouch, it's hard to do so unless you're on player 2. But it's plus, so Shaheen will use his options. This is his down forward 2, 15 frame launcher, safe. Tracks to the left, not the right. Again, I'd move right against Shaheen anyway. This is a home in mid to stop stepping. Doesn't do all on counter hit. Yeah, not much you can do about a safe home in mid. This is like Shaheen's new wall combo that everybody's using. You can't interrupt it. And you can't step it. So you just gotta hold that and punish if he's. You just gotta hold that and punish it. It does have this option here, which is a natural 14 frame punish, -4 on block. Second, it's a high though, and you should always attempt to duck this, I believe, because I'm pretty sure this jails, right? Yeah, this jails. So if you ever see that move, the down forward 4, you should always attempt to duck unless there's another option. No. That jails, by the way, so if you try duck the second hit of that, it just won't let you duck. Whereas if you try duck the second hit of this, you will duck and launch. So if you ever see the down forward 4, you should always duck. Okay, so that's still going to his stance. This is normally picked. This is normally used to pick up in combos and stuff. Nothing really else. Down freeze is low. If he doesn't go into stance, it's 0 on hit. And if he goes into stance, it is +4. But it's -14. So this is your punish. Full crouch, down forward 2, 1 +2 is your punish for that. He's got this little, it's annoying low, because look at it, creates, it's +1 and it creates quite a bit of space. -12, so whilst adding 1/1's your punish. For some reason it's not saying punish, and I'm doing it as fast as I can. Be careful of this, because I don't know why it's not saying punish. Yeah, for some reason it's not saying punish, but it is -12, it clearly says that. And whilst adding 4 can whiff. That's just one of them annoying lows, really. That could be a dangerous thing. Oh, we've covered that. Alright, so this is a jailing low high. If you don't hold back, it'll launch. If you do hold back, it's -13. It's a natural counter hit launch. So you want to, if you block that, stay ducking. If not, just hold back and it's punishable. Same as this. Still unblockable is where it is. You just gotta react to that and launch or something. Oh, we covered that. Back to on hit, it gives him this. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed there, probably not. On block, it's safe. Linear to both sides. But yeah, on hit, it's just a safe like little throw hit or something that he has. Oh, this got a buff. So this like neutral or +1 in Tekken 7. Knockdown? No. Counter hit knockdown? Yeah. Oh no, counter hit gives a guaranteed. This will give him a guaranteed heat engager with down back 2-1. But +3, so Shaheen's go. He can like down forward 1 or something from there. This is what you use normally for grounded hit, but if they use this in the open, it's launch punishable, but they normally use it when you're on the ground. Counter hit launcher. Launch punishable. Covered that. Covered that. It's only +1 that, remember. Okay, down job there. This is like his orbital launcher. Weak to both sides. -7, no, you can obviously do it against it unless you step in it. He's got a hop kick. Obviously a 15 frame launcher. -13. Tracks very well to the left. It doesn't track to the right. So again, in general, step right for Shaheen. You always want to be moving right. So stuff whiffs. Delayed hop kick, -13. You know, I'm going to see too many delayed hop kicks in this game. I think the punishment on it is a bit hard. This is a launcher that he has, forward 3. I think he has it in stance as well, but it's -12. We'll be quick with that. Is this still 14? Okay, this is a 14 frame punish. It's like a grab animation. It is a high. And it has a little bit of pushback on it. So you can like reset the neutral a bit with -4, but it's technically your go. But Steve stuff can whiff, so they'll bait you to whiff for that. Here's Blue Spark's version of it. I'm not sure the difference. He's got a running 2, which leaves him +5. Big damage, knockdown. 30 damage, +5. Weak to both sides. Definitely more weak to the right. Because if you just sidestep left, it'll track. If you sidewalk, it'll whiff. But one sidestep, and it can track. But a sidestep to the right, and it'll whiff. So again, move right. This is +2. The high that we went into before isn't here. Okay, so you can just hold back technically, but the third hit's a high. Okay, so you probably have to wait for the forfeit. Oh wait, it jails. So you need to duck, then stay ducking, and then launch. That's how you do with that one. But if you just hold back, I'll show you. If you just hold back for the whole thing, you'll eat one low, which is here, and it's launch punishable. You got while standing 1, which is -2. They'll use this into sidestep. On hit, it does +4, not a lot of damage. On counter, it's like you get a guaranteed heat engager. Tracks very well. It's just an annoying mid, but they'll use this into sidestep and stuff. That's what they'll do with that. While standing 2 is a 16 frame launcher. You can bait him with this, by the way. So if you do like down back 3 being -15, and if they try launch this, hold on. Let's see if I can get that to work. See, you try bait him with this, and they try launch. You can launch it for it because it's launch punishable. So they can't launch that with while standing 2. They have to launch that with hop kick. So you can use that to your advantage if they don't know that. But it's -16 anyway. This is their 13 frame. -13, it knocks down with wall splats and stuff. You can mark it to the right, but again, if you block it, -13. If he's while standing 4 standard, -6 should be +5. Yep, -6 +5 standard while standing 4. Okay. Knockdown, 18 frames. No one can, it's just a mid. We can just check that with like back 1 or something, with it being -9. Okay, he's got a full crouch, low, high. This used to come from stance, but if you block the low and try punish, you get hit. So you need to stay ducking there. But if you get hit by the low, the high's not guaranteed. He's got this little dash, puts him in like a mix up for a slide, which is this. And he gets a guaranteed follow up there. If you block that whilst standing 1, you punish. You get a full combo. Whatever you want, whatever combo you want to choose, doesn't really matter. You got a sidestep 2, which is a low, which is 0, leaves you in crouch. Just gives him +13, okay. There's a back turn, just knocks down. Yeah, just knocks down. It's safe. Oh, it's showing. So these are the moves that he has from stance. So here's a jab, +5 on hit, -1 on block. And it gives +14, which means he gets a guaranteed heat engager. There's a safe mid. Doesn't track to the right. Oh, it does in this situation. But you can step this right. Again, he has that launcher from it, which is minus 13. But he also has it from stance as well. He has a low, which is minus 14. And on hit, it's plus 3, so it's his go. And can't hit, gives him a guaranteed knockdown. Yeah. This is the heat engager, right? Yeah, heat engager. Again, weak to the right. Like you want to be moving right against Shaheen. So he has a mid-high. Is it natural? Yeah, natural. 15 firm natural. Second, it's a high though. Doesn't jail, so you can't press there. You need to just duck the second hit. Mid. Minus 13. That'll stop you from ducking. I guess obviously you can just block both technically, but this one's punishable. You got normal grabs. You got a 1+2 grab. And that's it for Shaheen. So in general, he seems quite solid, like a lot of good neutral pokes. He's very weak to sidestep right. Overall, just I'd say a mid character. Not one of the strongest for sure. Like all that move list there that I've gone for is quite short. It looks quite easy to deal with. Obviously, all characters are viable technically, but Shaheen seems on the weaker end in my opinion. Could be wrong, obviously some Shaheen players could be like, oh no, this character's sick, but I'm not a Shaheen player, but from what I looked at there, it looks like he's like, doesn't look like a handful to beat, but yeah. Thanks for watching guys, take care.